The doctor's in, Michael Parati joining you here for some practice commentary takes. Now let's just jump right into it. Here we see Kazunoko versus Minami, and we are gonna see who can bring out the W. Kazunoko, the single best Dragon Ball fighter player statistically. He has 4 Dragon Balls to his name. He's going to be heading into the Dragon Ball World Championship World Tour Finals in 2 weekends from now. And he's off to a belligerent start. He's got a couple quick hits against him early on, but he's already taken away Minami's first character. Kazunoko obviously running the Gotenks, Gohan, Yamcha shell. It's been working out fantastically, not just for him, but for just about everybody who's running it. Facing off against Beerus and a hit, not exactly super top tier characters. Beerus obviously receiving some pretty nice buffs with the patch a while ago. People still exploring him, making sure that, you know, he's actually as good as people think he is. Hit, on the other hand, is really bad right now, and so to make that work is really a struggle. And right now, going against, you know, the best player in the game, it's really hard to come back and really hard to make it work effectively. Really nice DP there from Beerus. Something I learned at a local is that his his DP is, with the additional invulnerability frames, is a really good tool for really getting out of any situation. There was one player who every time somebody super dashed on him as Beerus, he would just DP. And so instead of trying to, you know, take the block and get put into that situation and try to, you know, work the 2H, because Beerus' 2H isn't fantastic even with the changes to him. If you just DP as Beerus, you're safe from the super dash, you don't have to be put into a block string, and you can keep the neutral. Because you can't really combo off it without Vanish, but it's a really good tool to just avoid a negative. Minami is down to the last character, and that might be it. Only 2 bars, gonna build up to 3. No, Minami's gonna be able to get 1 more mix-up against him. He's gonna have to see if he can really make it work.
Oops. Yamcha, are you alright?
Gohan! Win! Ready? Let's go!
That was a pretty quick matchup. We're gonna have to see if Minami can get it some tempo going, and it's not off to a good start. Kazunoko already has him in the corner, and the ghost loops begin. Now these are so strong now just because of the lack of defensive assists, and being able to have your assist beat up the ghosts makes it really hard to really deal with that. You can, you know, try and reflect it like we saw Minami try to do there, but when you miss the reflect, all of a sudden you're in a world of hurt still. And even if you take the ghosts, it's still almost a full combo back off of it. And even off of that one setup, Kazunoko's already taking characters. You know, he doesn't have to have that super long, extended, multiple Ghost Oki situation. You know, he got the corner, got the ghosts down, and then just let it rock. Took the character. Minami's gonna get out with the Vanish, but he's not exactly in a good situation, because he doesn't want to burn the sparking just yet, because he doesn't heal too much. But then also, even if he were to blow it now, it's only a level 2 sparking, it doesn't last that long, it doesn't get him a lot of HP, and you don't really gain much out of it unless you can get a hit. And so now, Yamcha's on the field, we're going to have another Ghost Oki if he can get to the wall. There's sparking. There's no way this kills. Yeah, there's definitely not enough meter gain coming off this because it started with a special move. The Ki Blast Barrage there does get dropped out of it just so late into the combo that it just doesn't connect. And that was just the forever block string. Finally took it in the shin, and that's going to be Minami going down another game. So some adaptations we really need to see from Minima is we need to see a bit more better defense, really, because he's been getting opened up a couple times, and he doesn't really extend too long when he is on the offensive. We're seeing a nice string from him here, but it's not... He needs to do that a lot. He only took about a third of Gotenks' HP, and so he has to do that only like 9 more times, realistically, to get the win. The EX Beyblade's gonna put him in the corner. Dragon Rush to start things off. Definitely enough there. Decided not to go for the ghost. Gets the overhead hit in anyway. And that's one of the really big bonuses from this Yamcha assist that, you know, originally kept him in the game as a low tier and eventually worked his way up just off of that assist. There's so much block stunning, so much time for you to set up something else around it. And the guard cancel unfortunately does not pan out for Kamina. He's gonna get knocked out, loses his hit again, and other than that one original string, I haven't seen anything out of this hit the entire match. Guard cancel there does work for Kazunoko. Lots of meter available, gonna go for definitely just the level 1. Almost saw EX machine gun legs there. There it is. Guard cancel does not work on that move. That move is so active that even when you guard cancel it, especially on the EX legs, that it's so active you still get caught by it, and then this happens. Yamcha gonna go down this time. It's all down to the God of Destruction. Minima's on his last character. Not off to a fantastic start. We're gonna have to see something out of this Beerus. Whether it's more DP, whether it's more just movement around. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be enough. Down 3-0 now in this set.
Guess I got a little too carried away.
And Kazunoko's pressure in this series has just been completely relentless. Just never letting up. And he's caught a lot of these super dashes just right off the jump. He's able to get in there and start this pressure early. Even utilizing that Gohan assist to try and just get the block string going. You know, typically the DP assists are some of the more weaker assists. But Kazunoko just makes it work. And once again, Overhead City closes down Hit's lifespan. And Kazunoko really doesn't even need these ghost setups. You know, we see a lot of people complain about the ghost setup. A lot of people talk about how it's unbeatable and all this. And you're right, it's really hard to get out of, if not impossible, just off the frame data alone. But Kazunoko's not even, like, he doesn't need it. He makes all this work anyway. And this block string is never ending. He's going to get the EX legs. And Minami's doing a really good job of keeping out of it this time. But just enough stagger there. Gets the assists back and is back into it. Ooh, Vanish does get caught by the cancel, which is lucky for Minami. And now he's got Kazunoko in the corner. Let's see what his Yamcha can do. Has 4 bars. Decided not to go for the level 3 for the mix. He's going to get snapped out. Really wants this Beerus gone.
Not good enough.
Kazunoko sees the Yamcha, says mine's better, I'll show you how. And there it is, the 2H off of the super dash again, putting Minima back into the corner. Minami, bit of a misclick on the Dragon Rush there, doesn't matter. Still able to get the corner. Still a lot of work to be done there, and it just got even harder. Solo Yamcha sparking against basically a full health sparking Kazunoko. And that was a lot of light punches coming out of Gotenks in the air. Not able to escape the lockdown just yet. Gets the stagger a little bit, so he's able to get his assists back. Right back into the corner. Minami's gonna have to get a chance to use this sparking off of this setup. But the ghosts are gonna come out, and I don't know if you can Yeah, I don't believe you can spark through it. Kazunoko, though, does have sparking available, doesn't even need it, and closes out that set 4-0. Absolutely bonkers.